Hi, I'm Gamer4Fun and welcome to this unboxing of the Deluxe Edition of Snufkin Melody of Moominvalley for Nintendo Switch. So here we have the box. This is the side, the top, and the bottom. And this is the back side of the game box. This game has a one-player mode, and on the back here you can see the information in different Nordic languages. So the Norwegian name for Snufkin is Snusmumriken. So let's open this up. This is a very cool box, and as you can see here, it actually slides out. On the box here is a cool picture of Snufkin. I am going to put that aside here. So this box opens like this. So here we have Whimsical Wandering, Artistic Adventure with Snufkin. So this is the art book. It's actually a very nice small art book, as you can see here. Let's take a look at the other stuff inside this box. Oh, this is the pop-up card. It's quite nice as a display piece. Now let's see what more is inside the box here. This is a shopping net, or a tote bag I think it's called. Really cool picture. You can see Snufkin being carried by Moomin, and it's a decent size as well, so that's cool. These are thumb grips for Nintendo Switch, so I already have some on my Switch, so I don't know if I will use these yet, but then I have them in this collection. I wonder what this is. Oh, cool, I've seen this on pictures as well. So these are actually keychains. On this keychain we have Snufkin, and on this one is Stinky. Let's see inside this small package. So inside this package we actually have a pin. And here we can see Snufkin and Moomin giving each other a hug. This is the art cards. Snufkin and Moomin. Oh, that's Hufsa. At least she's called that in Norwegian. I don't know her English name, so that's what I know her as. Snufkin and Little Me. Snufkin in the winter, by the tent, and fishing. And this picture is the same as the pin from earlier. So here we have the game itself for Nintendo Switch. Join Snufkin in this story-rich musical adventure about restoring harmony and balance to Moominvalley. Here we see Moomin and Snufkin, 2 screenshots from the game, the same information in French, Italian and Spanish. So let's finally open the game case. Ooh, here is stickers. I thought the stickers was together with the other stuff in this box, but they were inside the game case. Here we have Stinky again. Snufkin, Moomin. Is this a police officer guy? No, this is the police chief. Here is Sniff, at least that's the Norwegian name, and Little Me. So very cool stickers. We got 2 items included in the game, wooden mouthpiece and flower crown. And no codes here, so apparently it's in the game from the beginning. Information paper here, and the picture inside the game case, which again is Snufkin fishing in the winter. This is the game card. So I'm really looking forward to playing this game, because it does look very nice. And that's everything in the box, nothing more. So this is the art book, and it's called Whimsical Wandering, Artistic Adventures with Snufkin. So if you at any point want to take a closer look at the pictures in this art book, you can just pause the video, and remember to watch it in 4K. So here we see table of contents. So the Moominvalley characters are created by the Finnish artist and author Tove Jansson. This chapter is called Concept Art. Here we see the characters, Snufkin, Moomin, Moomin Papa, Moomin Mama, and this is the brother of this girl, and in Norwegian she is called Snorkfrøken. Here we see the original drawings of Snufkin by Tove. This is the park keeper and police officers. The Grokey concepts. So apparently Hufsa in English is called Grokey, and she was one of the scariest characters I remember when I watched Moominvalley as a kid. So this is the concepts of Little Me, and here again we see all the Moomins. Other character concepts. This guy is called Hemulen in English, and this little porcupine is called Stinky. Some other animals here. And this is chapter 4 about the environments. Some concept art from the Moominvalley. This is the park concepts. So apparently parks are a big important part in this game. At least it seems like that. And this screenshot seems to be from stealth missions. This is building concepts. Here we see the very famous house of the Moomins. The blue tower with a red roof. And here is Moomin trapped in a cage. Disturbed environments. So it seems like it's going to be some environmental story bits here. Because you see all the trees are cut down. And it looks like Moominvalley is having a drought or something. This is just my store estimates, because I haven't played the game yet. So the small ghost creatures that you saw earlier is called Hattifnatter, and that's the same as in Norwegian. And these are beach concepts. Here you see Snufkin and the Hattifnatter, and Snufkin on a raft. Cave concepts is here next. A lot of different environments, that's cool. Very nice and cool artwork. Gazing spot concepts. So apparently there's spots where you can look up to the sky, and here's a cloud formation with Snufkin and the Moomitroll looking like the famous picture in top of the famous church in Rome. This is chapter 5, everything comes together. You can see text bubbles, stinky hair, and Snufkin. So if you want me to do a review of this game when I'm finished with the story, then let me know in the comments. So everything looks like a big painting, and that's cool. And here we have the dog from earlier, at least it looks like a dog, and he is called Sniff, which is the same as in Norwegian. So a lot of these names probably is the same in English as in Norwegian and Finnish, because they're Nordic languages. There is Hufsa again. Even though she has a different name in English, I will always know her as Hufsa, because she had that name in Norwegian, and she is very scary in the old Moominvalley cartoons. Hemulen is here, and Sniff and Snufkin. And this is the park keeper. This is chapter 6, cinematics. So apparently there is cinematics in this game, but there may be more like hand-drawn cinematics. Here we see concept arts of camera movements, and this is Moominvalley in snow. That's the picture we saw earlier inside the game case. Snufkin and Hufsa, a very scary character. So another thing I want you to tell me in the comments, did you watch Moominvalley as a kid? And what were your experience with it? Were you scared of Hufsa? And did you like the characters and the stories? I really did, and I watched a lot of the show in my childhood. A lot of kids, I guess, growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, probably remember this cartoon. This is a very dramatic shot of Snufkin and Little Me, apparently being hit by lightning on a raft. This is the park ranger, Snufkin doing something about the fence. Apparently the park ranger see her. Snufkin and Moomin hugging. This is something that was on the other art card we saw earlier. So this is chapter 7, UI and graphic design. As with all the other art books that I own, I will read through and really getting into them at a later point. But now I'm just opening this and flipping through to see what's inside here. This is apparently like a visibility cone. Different kind of typography. This is how they design the different elements of the game, like the controller input buttons. Probably a couple of things you can pick up and use in the game. Chapter 9, Technical Art. So it is 3D geometry, but it has a flat watercolor quality, so that's cool when you look at the pictures of this game. Apparently here you can see the environment in a 3D space. When you look down upon the characters and environment as the player, it seems like it's in 2D, even though the game is rendering in 3D. Here you can see the different kind of layers for this shot. The skybox is in the background, and then the closer things are closer to the player, or what the player sees. 3D environments you see as 2D, just like the cartoon. At least the old school cartoon. I think the newest cartoons are more of a 3D cartoon. This game is as the old cartoon, which I remember from my childhood. More 3D environments. And here you see about the wireframes and 3D objects. So a lot of stuff going into making this game look like a big painting. Here you can see it. It's a matter of perspective. So this is 2 different camera points. It looks flat when you see the camera perspective from above, and you see the 3D if the camera is straight. So that is why they do this top-down view. This is rigging and animation. How they actually make the animation of the 2D characters or the 2D drawings. This part here is about shading and lighting, which is very important if you want to make a cool and special looking game. That's the last page, and this is the art team. That's the art book of the Snufkin game, which I think is very cool. It's a decent art book size and is 116 pages long. This is everything that's included in the deluxe edition of Snufkin, Melody of Moominvalley for Nintendo Switch. If you like this video, then please let me know in the comments. If you want to see more unboxing videos like this in the future, then click the subscribe button. In the description I have a link to my playlist of my other unboxings, and you can also find the links to my other social media accounts if you want to follow me there. I'm Gamer for Fun. Thank you for watching this unboxing, and I will see you in my next video.